What's going on, everyone? Welcome back. This is a quick video. We'll see how long it goes. I did already record this video, but the sound was too loud, so I've turned off the sound of the game this time. So it's just my voice this time, so it'll make it a bit better there for you. In fact, what I could do is I could turn it on, but very low, but at the same time I won't bother. You'll be able to see it. So this game itself then is called Lootborn Warriors. It's an idle MMORPG type game there for us, and basically it's, if you've ever played any kind of Diablo, it is very Diablo-esque in a lot of things. So you have a character. As you can see here, this is my character here on the screen. You won't be able to see where I'm pressing, so I'll try and describe what I'm on about, where I'm pressing stuff, etc. So, in this case then, I'm going to start bottom left-hand side and explain the bits to you as I go through it. So, bottom left-hand side, we've got camp. So, on the camp, you have various different areas there for yourself. So, obviously, starting at the very bottom, these are your mining areas. You'll unlock more as you start off. So when you start off, I think you only have 1 or 2, and then you can get more basically. So as you go through these mining areas, you'll see, if I go to the dig part, so you see where it says dig on the right hand side. If I go in here, I'll collect my rewards from last time and show you the miners. So these are the goblin miners. You start off with maybe 1 or 2, and you can hire more, basically. Once again, you unlock more at later levels as well, so it is a case of that, you're not going to have all 6 straight away, is what I'm saying. So, in this case then, I'm going to grab this. So this is my, what do you call it, so this is the task. I can set more than 1 goblin to it to make it faster, but it doesn't matter. You don't pay much attention to this area, so you don't need to worry about it. So you just click and click cover, and that's it. You just leave them to it. You don't, you'll come back every so often. It's nothing great, really, as far as it goes. Artifacts, this is just literally artifact equipment there for yourself. And it shows you various different, bits. The equipment itself doesn't really do too much. It just adds stats. There's nothing really to it, I'll be honest with you. It's not, it's neither here nor there with it. Then still on the right hand side, you've got morphs. So this is all your equipment, etc. Click that one, and as you can see, there's various different bits of equipment. Once again, very much like Diablo, you can choose what your character looks like. I'm having to reference it from Diablo. I've not played too many other MMORPGs. I would imagine they're all the same, just to clarify. So, warehouse. Warehouse is just equipment, stuff that you've got, just random chests, stuff like that, there for yourself. Anything that you're just holding on to. Gems. So gems, once again, just exactly like Diablo, it has gems that you can socket into items. In this case, then, the gems level up exactly like, once again, on Diablo, where you get, maybe 5 level 2s, and then you can make a level 3. If I click on the top right-hand corner where it says craft, you'll be able to see, in here, you've got all the bits there. If I click craft, there you go. So I've crafted whatever it was into that one. So, crafting here, once again. So these are all my gems that I've currently got, just sat there, doing nothing, basically. Scroll this one down, you can see that I've got necklace unlocked here, but unfortunately I've got nothing for it, so I can't actually put anything in it currently. But so once again, it is just a case of unlocking them. As you can see, the next unlock I get is level 230 for the gems, and that's it really as far as it goes for the gems. Once again, left hand side then, you've got Umbra. This is connected to the Umbra realm, which I'll show you in a bit there. Next one then, so skill on the bottom left, once again, bottom bar, you've got skills. So these are my skills here. You've got runes. So the runes are how you get more skill points on, well, not skill points, but how you get the skills leveled up there, basically. I'll do that, so I get 10 of them, and then swap it there and do 6. I'll just collect all these ones one moment, and there we go. Right, cool. Okay, so Now, when you've got a skill, so you can see Rampage here, just press upgrade all, and that's it. Really, as far as it goes, you don't need to mess around with it too much yourself. Yeah, these are the skills that I use. Obviously, the ones that with the yellow square around them are the skills that I'm using currently. Just going to upgrade this. There we go. And you see what's the difference here with that. So that gives the cooldown -2 seconds, reduces ultimate skill cooldown by 0.5 seconds per hit, up to 3 seconds, and applies 10 stacks of vulnerable. Character's final damage, cooldown reduction increased to 1 second per target, up to 6 seconds, vulnerable stacks increased to 20. Interesting. What does stun do? Right, so I think potent makes more sense on that one. And then do this one. Oh, that gets promoted. That's cool, okay. And next, there we go. I'm just clicking these ones, just applying the bits there for us. So, as you can see, you've got various different skill points. So this is on the skills. Then you've also at the bottom you've got skill, as you can see, and then you've got zenith level. So zenith is exactly like the Diablo 3 and Diablo 4 Paragon system that they have. So this lets you level up your stats. So obviously the idea with them is that the bottom ones you get, when I guess how would you describe it? Whenever you have stats like this, you always max those ones out first, and then you do the top ones there, basically. And the top ones just go on forever. So this is the idea behind it. You've got room resonance as well. So if I go to control, you'll be able to see that I can activate that one, and go. That activates that. There we go. So that is activated on there, and that's that part once again is just adding to the skills again there for yourself. So once again now, so at the bottom then, very bottom bar still, you've got the one in the middle. This middle button is what makes you do the idle farming there for yourself. So this is an idle farming game, but in my opinion, it is very much more involved than an idle farmer there for you, just to clarify. So going back then, so you've got the adventure bit then. So adventure, unfortunately I did show this inside the first one, so I do apologise. So the Chaos Ranch is literally versing the Hell Cows from Diablo 3 and Diablo 2. That is literally it, but it is level locked, so I can't actually do that part to show you, so I do apologise. You've got boss fights. You get 5 boss fights per day, but only against the same boss 5 times, and you get gear for it. The Dome War is PvP, and you can refresh it. There's like a little refresh button in the centre. You can refresh that using your crystals. The crystals they seem to be given out for tons of stuff, but you only seem to you don't seem to do anything with them, like where you can spend them, like tons of them or anything like that. So just you can feel free to refresh as much as you need. Yeah, that's it really as far as it goes. And then go back. So that was Dome War. You've seen boss fight. We've seen Chaos Ranch. The other one is Umbra Realm. So as you've already noticed from the skills from the camp section, that was Umbra. So on the adventure section, you have the Umbra Realm. Now, I did show this last time, so I'm going to show it again. So the Umbra Realm, you press this. Obviously, this is the fighting part there for yourself, really, as daft as it sounds. I don't know what word I was looking for there. And you'll be able to, you can see what my character's doing, basically, as far as it goes. Let's see. So, now, if you've ever played Diablo 3 or Diablo 4, I imagine, like I say, it's probably inside other ones as well, but this on Diablo 4 it's called the Pit. On Diablo 3 It's called something else, and I can't remember the name of it, and it's really annoying, but I can't remember the name of it. And basically, the idea is, so for more monsters you kill, you get these little glowing yellow orbs, as you can see at the bottom. Now, the orbs add up on that bar at the top, and that keeps you ahead of the timer. The idea is to get to the end of it and face the boss before the timer does, or before the timer hits the end of it. Hello, Gambit. And so I'm just gonna keep doing this part. As you can see, so whenever you kill the monsters of an area, it loads two portals. So you get to choose how difficult you want it to be. I generally just go for the most difficult one. It seems to add more of the yellow parts onto it, the more difficult it is in my opinion there. What are you doing, you daft dog? Sorry, dogs. My dog's just stood here staring at me, like wagging his tail. But yeah, so as you can see, I'm just waiting to get to the timer end part, and then you'll be able to see. So let me see. I've already got two ones. This one and this one. Let's see. When you get to the end of it, you'll see that it summons. It's called the Realm Guardian on this one. On Diablo, it's called the Guardian. So I don't know how they got away with this part. Once again, as you can see, you've got like a health bar and like a skill. You've got like a health globe rather on the left and a skill globe on the right. Once again, very Diablo-esque in design as well for that part. I don't know if this was made by someone that worked at Diablo or not. If it was, they really should be careful there for them. And that was it really as far as it goes. So that gives you the rewards, and then you go back to the camp, go to the Umbra part, and you can see the bits in here where it's done it. So the boost button on the right hand side, if you press that, there we go, that just adds my Umbra bits into it, and then the idea is that you just keep leveling them up. Obviously the equipment I've got here is junk, so what you do is you press the salvage button, and then I'll just click rare, confirm, there you go, that makes more of the Umbra bit, then you press boost, and then that adds that on there for you, and that's it for that bit. So that was the adventure section. Now we've got the town section. So town has the shop. I did show this, but so you've got the black market, the guild, and the pack section. Each of them has a free bit on that you get every single day. As you can see, I've already collected it. It's on the top left-hand side. So the shop, so the black market part is where you spend your coins. You get coins for doing all the different tasks and stuff like that. Guild, you get from being in a guild and doing guild activities, and then pack is just you spending money basically, which I don't say that you should need to do, just to clarify. Then you've got the heirloom sanctum on the right hand side. This has only just come into the game, so when you first get this you probably won't be able to use it anyway. On the left hand side, you've got the library. So if you click on library, you can see the different bits here. Then if I press these, so you can see you press each of the tiles, and the idea is that you unlock this bit. There you go. So the idea is, so on each level you will have whatever you call this, like a trophy there for yourself. And the idea is that you find the trophy, you press the trophy, and it does this bit, and you do that. There we go. That gives you the rewards, and then you press that, and that gives you some more rewards. There you go. And that takes you to the next section. So you start off with 60 of these, and the more you level up, the more you get. Obviously, you can see I'm on 66, so you don't get too many of them, but you do get one more of these back every 10 minutes, so they do replenish, so it's worth doing this every single day there for you. In this case, then I'll do this again. There you go. Sometimes they take more than one touch as well. You get bombs like this. That'll uncover a chunk. As you can see, we've not found the trophy. Sometimes, there you go, we've found the trophy. So sometimes the trophy is a 1 square, sometimes it's 4 squares, and sometimes it's 6 squares. So obviously, it depends on what you get, really, as after it sounds. Do that. There we go. Next. Right. Now, so that was the library. Now, right-hand side, you've got the class lobby. Once again, this has only just come into the game as well. You've got the Savage, which is the general one that you start off with, and then you've got Arcanist. Let's get rid of that. There we go. So, yeah, as you can see, Arcanist. say savage. There you go. That's it really as far as it goes. Go back here, and guild is your guild there. So you've got siege battle, which we're not in. You've got the merchant, where you can haggle the merchant down. The more people you have that haggle it, obviously the lower the price gets. Wherever you buy this, it will then give you coins back. So if I bought this now, however many people haggle this down, it will then give me coins back for them haggling it the price lower with the guy, basically. If I click on Guild Shop, obviously that just takes me back to the same place as before. You've got the guild at the top, which is obviously, like I say, at this one, I just joined a completely random guild. So you've got people, as you can see in here, that haven't played for days. You know, most of them three days ago, apparently, as far as it goes. It probably just stops at 3 days, I'm guessing. And then you can click the donate button, donate them, donate these. I don't do the bottom one, because I don't want to give away all my coins. And that's that bit. And then Guild Raid on the bottom left. So, Guild Raid, you get 3 attempts per day. I'll show you this. So, once again, it is just a big boss, and you fight the boss, basically, is the idea. The idea is, as a guild, you would fight it and get the boss down, and literally just beat the boss, basically, as far as it goes. I've had it where, recently, I've been able to beat the boss by myself. So we'll see in a moment. We'll see. I'm just looking at the different bits. So do this one. Keep going. There we go. Right. So that's the first part of the boss done, and then basically you just get 3 attempts at the boss like that, and that's it for the boss part. I'll wait till this is done, and then I'll go show you something different. But yeah, the idea is that it's basically just an idle loot farmer. You just farm the loot, get your equipment, level your character up, and beat the bosses, beat the NPCs, etc. There is a PvP section, as you've already seen. So you've seen the... Go back here. A second, go back here, and... So, like I say, you've already seen in the adventure section the Dome War, which is PvP. But if you go back to the main one, so this is the main part there for you. Just above the globe on the right-hand side, so the yellow globe, you can see there's 2 crossed swords. That is another PvP section. So this is just the generic PvP section there for yourself. So not Dome related, nothing else. I'm just going to press the defense build section. Do that. Save that, so it saves my build just in case. And then I'll click challenge, so you can see the challenge section. Now, once again, you can see how many of the crystals I've got. You get tons of these crystals, so don't worry about using them. I've never hit 0 with them. There's no way of spending them extra, so just don't worry about using them, basically, for refreshes and stuff like that. As you can see, there's some people that are really strong. I am only 1.7 billion, whereas obviously these are a lot higher than me. So, yeah, like that guy's 150 billion, and I am 1 billion. So, as you can see, the top ones, though, if you click on one of those ones, they are really weak. So I'll just come in, hit them, kill them, and that's it. But that gives you strength, so it is worth doing these ones anyway. So as you can see, even though I beat him, 1 second, pop that. There you go, and then you get a pop-up at the top that says it's adding to your strength. And the idea is that it adds to your strength there for yourself, and you basically just get stronger the more you do it there for yourself, really, as daft it sounds. So, with the actual idle loot farming then, so, as you can see, my character's sleeping there. You can see at the bottom, above adventure, there's a spinning circle with 2 arrows in it. If I press that, this shows you the auto mode. So you get different options in here. I'm not like a massive high level or anything, but I've been playing it for a while, and I've only just unlocked the main quest auto challenge bit, or the main quest boss auto challenge. So before that, I had to manually press it every single time. So, in my opinion, once again, it isn't very idle if you're having to press buttons quite often there for yourself. So that's what I think. I don't have to have it stopped when gear with CP increases appears, but it would then automatically salvage it there for us. So that's no good to me. Speed ×2, you can do ×1 obviously. There is a ×3, but I've not got that far. The cost you can do, so it costs your chaosite, they call it, and that's what basically keeps you fighting there for yourself. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, but obviously I've not got to 5 yet. So I'll leave them there, and then press that. So if I press the 2 swords at the bottom, that gets my character running. So now you can see my character. Now he's just killing stuff, and that's it for this bit. So as it ticks along, it goes through the bar at the top. You can see above where it says "Come on." There's like a bar across the top. There is a boss. That portal that's there. If I press that portal, I'll press it, and you'll see. So it takes you into a portal. Now this is the boss for this area. Now, it's going to fight him. It does this automatically, like I say, so I don't need to press anything myself. The very first time that you play this, you do have to at least press something, as far as I'm aware, like from what I remember. But that literally just disappears, like, almost instantly there for yourself. You get the auto farm. There you go. So, look, I beat him. So then I press tap to close, and there we go. So going through the portal. Now you can see there's not the portal button anymore. I have to work my way through this level, killing the normal mobs before I get to the boss, and then it will automatically challenge that boss. Now, fighting through these monsters as well, you'll sometimes get gear. When the gear drops that's decent, it will then automatically go into my it will automatically appear on the screen and stop everything from where it's at, kind of thing. So we'll wait, see if we get anything. Hopefully we do, and then I can show you. There you go. So this one, as you can see, my character stopped. You can see all the bits literally in the background. Everything's stopped there. So the old helmet versus the new helmet. The new helmet obviously gives me pluses to everything. It gives me plus 4.75 million. Gear level is obviously higher. So I click replace. And then this one as well. So I've got a ring. Once again, this is all good. So yep, we click that one, and it continues on. Generally, if it's less than like 100k, or sometimes even less than 500k, I'll just say no to the equipment if there's lots of down arrows on it, because it's not then benefiting me any, like in other sections there. And that's it, really, as after it sounds. You've got daily deals that pop up. There's like free ones, just to clarify. They give tons of free stuff away on the game as well. And then there you go. Look, so now I've got to the boss. It's automatically challenged it. I probably won't beat this boss because I beat the last one, and I might though. It's going. It's thinking about it. Yeah. Nice. Okay. So I'll leave it. So I'm not going to tap it. There you go. So it automatically gets rid of the part where it says tap. So I don't need to tap, is what I'm saying. And then my character continues on. So now we're on Dark Temple 27 out of 4. Like 27, 4 there for us. And then that's it. So it just keeps going on and on and on, basically, as far as it goes. So top right hand side, there's like a, I don't know what you call that symbol, like a, I don't know, like a weird star symbol, like a shuriken almost. If you click that, that gives you all the different bits. There's daily sign-ins, there's quests, there's packs, there's different bits that you can click on. At the very bottom, you can see there's Hero Treasury and the Survey. They take you away from the game. I don't click on those ones, obviously. And that's it, as far as it goes. So that is Lootborn Warriors. I really enjoy it, I'll be honest. That's why I'm showing you. I'm not sponsored or anything like that, just to clarify. I just really enjoy playing this game. Because I love playing Diablo, it touches all the Diablo parts. It has all the bits on. Oh, one thing I didn't show you, sorry. Camp section. Let me show you. 1 second. Let me go to the... Oh, 1 second. It took me into the boss. Apologies. I can't show you the camp section when I'm in the boss, apparently. That was useful. 1 moment. And... let me see. This boss is... I think the boss is dead. Yeah, it's gonna kill the boss. It's fine. There we go. Right, so that does that. Get out of here. Right, so go back to the camp section is what I was trying to show you. So sidekicks. These are your sidekicks. These are your heroes that you get. There's various different ones. There's like common, uncommon, rare, etc. So, for anyone that plays Diablo or has played Diablo, if you look at this character, he's called Huxley. Now, he's very familiar. Basically, if for anyone that's not played it, this guy's called the Butcher in Diablo 4 or Diablo 3, Diablo 2, Diablo 1. He's in all of them. He's in it more than Diablo is, basically, as far as it goes. And yeah, the Butcher, just like a very common enemy that you'll come across. So crazy that he's in here. Well, obviously you've got so he's on that section. He's just a rare one or like whatever. But the mythic ones are what you're after. So these ones at the top. There are various different ones that you can get. If I go to the codex, it shows you the different ones. As you can see, the top row. I've not got those two on the right hand side. I've got all of the rest of them though, as far as it goes, apart from the very bottom one, which is called Holy Cow, which is funny. But once again, yeah. And that's it. So you can go to recruit, and these are how you recruit them. So as you can see, I've got 1.76k, top left-hand corner of these red. It's called Animite. I don't know why it's called that, but yeah, that's why it's called. So I press this, and press the refresh button, and it just refreshes the options there for you, basically. And the idea is that the more you refresh it, the more you'll get to a point where you'll get like this. This is a Kobold Shaman. I've already got him, obviously, just to clarify, so I'm not going to hire him or anything like that. There you go. Look, you've got Huxley there. You can spend your the 1.6k in the corner. I can spend that to actually get Huxley there for us as far as it goes, and then that will go into here. What I'll do is, in fact, I'll buy Huxley. I'll show you. So that buys Huxley. Obtained. Now that Huxley. So if I go down to here, now as you can see, he's ineffective because I've already got a Huxley up here. You only need one of each of them, and the higher these ones are, the more they give stats to your main character. So that's the idea behind it. So if I go to Huxley here, then when you've got extra ones of the same character, you can go to Ascend, press that, and then Ascend. It consumes the one that I've just had. Get rid of that. It consumes the character. As you can see, my stars have gone up there. There we go. It gives you some of the bits back, and that's it. And then so Huxley gets stronger, basically, and that's it really. As after it sounds, I'm just going to see, can I level up Dreadmore? There we go. Get me to level 30. That's perfect. But yeah, so the idea is that you just level them up and get your character as strong as you can. And then for the dig part, once again, I'll just do that. So you have to go to here, you have to claim these because it fills up real quick, and you can only have a certain amount inside your warehouse, and then you just send back your goblins, get them to work again. You don't have to do this part, once again, it's optional, like it's just, just carries on by itself. And do this. Oh, look, because I've gone back to the main screen, it's taken me into the boss. And that's it. So yeah, I'll leave it there so it doesn't get like a ridiculously long video there for us as far as bits go. I'm probably going to lose to this boss, look, because my character, my Carl, my hero, or my pet, or whatever you call it, he seems to be dying. We might not. I'm gonna watch this part. One second. We'll see how well we do. Let me see. So Carl, I think Carl's gonna die. Yep, there you go. Carl's dead. So then it's all down to me. Oh, there you go, and I died. Literally, without your pet, you do seem to lose very quickly. Just to clarify. I don't know why, but you just seem to. So it's more about your pet than it is about yourself for some of these parts. But yeah. Okay, so that is it there for yourself, really, as after it sounds. The more you play the actual, like this part here, just ticking along, like killing, monsters, etc., the more you'll get these challenge bits back. So you go to challenge again. This guy's, 32 million, so we'll kill him. Sorry about this, Damon Howard. There we go. Damon Howard dies. Again, 158k. And then we'll go back here. And that's it. And then, as you can see, 2 of 3. There you go. It just ticked up. 3 of 3. And that's it. You just keep going round and round in circles, basically. Yeah, like I say, just an idle farmer, but not very idle in my opinion. So, I'll leave it there. Thanks for watching. Take care of yourselves. See you later next time. Bye-bye.